With the record on the road 3-3, is that reflective of this team? Is this just an average team now?
I mean, you are what your record says you are. So, right now we're closer to a 500 team than we would like to be, but we're not going to give up on the process. We're going to keep working hard, keep trying to get better.
What is the light that you see at the end of the tunnel, or is there one?
Well, at this point in the season, I don't think it's about looking at lights at the end of the tunnel. You really have to focus on your day-to-day work and realize that being the best and being the champion, is a process. So, in the middle of February, you have to focus on the here and now and continue to put your work in, and when the time is right, you focus on the task in front of you.
Is this, or how draining is this on this team emotionally, these ups and downs?
I don't know if it's any more or less draining than other seasons we've been through. We've always been a team that has had our ups and downs throughout the course of a regular season. We try to do our best to manage those things, manage our emotions, stay composed, be poised. And that's what we need to do here. We have a lot of experience on the floor, and we'll continue to rely on that as we figure out a way to try to be more consistent.
You mentioned February. Does this seem different being February? Because middle of February now, is for a season that started in December. Right? It seems like it's almost out of sync. Do you feel that way?
I think we're still obviously in the middle of a different season. The makeup of the season, the dates, when we started, everything that's taking place. But there's still a lot of similarities with other seasons. It's important to not get too far ahead of yourself. Not look too far behind. Realize the season is long, and that you can't get too high and too low while you're in the middle of it. And staying healthy is going to be key. And that's one thing we've been fighting to do. And I think overall we've done a pretty good job of keeping our guys healthy, and hopefully that'll bode well for us as the season continues.
You certainly can't control who they talk to, who they bring in. Would you be in favor, or do you guys need a Gilbert Arenas to come in here?
I have zero to do with those decisions. So you can ask Coach, you can ask Mitch. My job is to play when they put me on the floor, and that's what I'll continue to do.
Do you feel, Derek, that they need to make some move, or is there enough talent and enough experience to accomplish what you guys have accomplished in the past in winning a championship?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you can ask they, whoever they may be. We're focused on the guys that are in our locker room right now. We know that there are certain things that are part of our business, and we deal with it as we go. But for now, we're trying to continue to build the chemistry and the cohesiveness we need as a team to go out and win, and that's what we'll continue to try to do.
How do you think guys have handled just that cloud of uncertainty? I mean, this even began at training camp when there's uncertainty of what the roster will ultimately be looking like. How do you think the whole team's been handling that uncertainty?
You guys know better than me as far as how guys have been commenting or making statements. I haven't seen much or heard much in the way of negative responses or guys being too bent out of shape. Like I said, we have a veteran team. There's not much that is going to surprise you or shake you up. So you just try to go out there and do your job and do what you need to do, and I think for the most part that's what our guys have been doing.
And now this veteran team has to deal with the problem that you always have had to deal with, and that is the first game back after a long road trip.
Yeah, those games are always tough games. As your body is adjusting to being back home, the change in time zones, the tough schedule. But we've continued to do some things well. I think defensively we're continuing to do a good job of keeping a lot of teams down into the 90s, and if we can do that, then hopefully we can get some good energy going on our home court and figure out a way to win this game tomorrow night.